guys, welcome back to my channel, Holly and Ash Tarot. For those of you who do not know, my name is Ash and Holly is my spirit guide. So today's reading is going to be an urgent love message for you guys, okay? And I literally already recorded this. So I am going to be shuffling on camera, and these are your guys' piles from that, okay? Before we get started, friendly reminder that my tarot readings are open. You guys have really been coming through for me, and I've just been like going. Like, you guys are crazy awesome. Thank you guys so much for purchasing readings. I am completely booked next week, okay? I am opening up readings for the week after this, okay? So like the first official week of April. I am going to be booking readings for that, or whenever you guys are watching this. If you guys are watching this later, just shoot me an email at hollyandashtarot@gmail.com. I'll put my price list up here. And yeah, I accept Cashapp and PayPal only, so I apologize if that doesn't work for you guys. For some of you guys who want to like buy a 30-minute reading, I will accept something off of like, I don't know, Amazon or something like that if you guys can't use PayPal or Cashapp. But yeah, just like shoot me an email and we'll book you, okay? So this is going to be pile number 1. This is going to be pile number 2. And this is going to be pile number 3. All right, so just take your time. Friendly reminder that my doggies are going to be in the background. If you wish to see more of them, you can follow me on Instagram at Ashes in Asia. My Instagram and my email are both down below. Definitely check that out because I have a lot of puppy content. So the big one is named Benny and the small one is named Wally. So you might see them back there doing their thing. And I'm going to get started with pile number 1. So if you haven't picked yet, please take some time to do so. But yeah, let's get started. Okay, my pile number 1s, let's get started with an urgent love message from the universe to you. So an urgent love message for pile number 1s. Okay, let's do 1 card at a time, please. Just got to clear the energy here with some selenite. We need that good juju, you know? Here we go. Working here. And I will flip these around and show you in a little bit, but I just wanted to get the full picture real quick. All right, so I see some stagnant energy here. Okay, so you might be feeling kind of mentally held down by something that's been going on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip these to show you. So we have the High Priestess here, okay? So this is the energy of gaining some sort of knowledge, gaining some sort of insight. And I feel like you've been looking for some sort of insight for quite a while about a certain something, because we also had 5 of Swords in reverse, okay? So, you know, you may have been feeling anxious. You may have been having a hard time falling asleep at night. Maybe some depression. You might have been going around and around in your head. about your relationships or about your love life, or whether or not you're worthy. It could also be a lot of like like maybe you're talking down to yourself. Please keep in mind this is a general reading, so you know, one of those might apply to you, but it might not apply to somebody else, and so on and so forth. But there definitely is some sort of kind of like frustrated energy here, where it's just kind of like you're just keeping yourself in your mind. You're kind of holding yourself back for some reason, and it's been kind of making you feel unbalanced here with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, like maybe it's been kind of, I don't want to say damaging your relationships, but maybe it's been affecting your relationships, or it's been affecting the way you think about your relationships, or, you know, it has something to do with like maybe you were hurt in the past, and because of that, you just can't open up. Because we also have the Fool in reverse here as well, okay? So the Fool is kind of like a fresh new start, a fresh new energy, and there's just something kind of blocking you here. Because we also have the Two of Swords in reverse. Okay, so there's some sort of decision you need to make. There's some movement that you need to make going forward, but you're keeping yourself stuck, okay? And because of that, you might be feeling really unbalanced. You might be feeling really frustrated. It might seem like things just aren't really going right in your life. You might feel kind of dull or bland, or like life is just really boring or depressing even. Because we also have Six of Swords in reverse, okay? So there's a need for you to move forward. There's a need for you to make some sort of decision. There's a need for you to really kind of put yourself out there and start moving forward. But you're just holding yourself back, okay? You're holding yourself in this position that's not making you feel so good. And I know some of you would be like, well, Ash, why would I hold myself in a position where I don't feel good? Or like, how am I doing this to myself? And a lot of times, you know, it's just like denial, if I'm honest. Like I'm not here to make you guys upset. I'm not here to offend anybody, but I'm not going to lie. You know what I mean? You guys are really holding yourselves back, and it's probably because of fear or anxiety. Whatever it is, it's something you really need to overcome, because we have justice here, okay? Like you need to bounce the scales back into your life. Nobody's going to do that for you. Only you can do that. Okay, and once you do that, your love life is going to become a lot better, okay? I'm talking your friendships. I'm talking your family relationships. I am talking your love relationships. I'm talking a relationship with yourself, okay? Like there's something that needs to be done here for you to move forward, okay? You need to move past something. You need to get out of this energy where, and for a few of you, it might even kind of be like a victim mentality, as in like, and I'm not saying like anything is like the victim's fault or anything like that, because it never is. But I'm just saying, like, you know, if you start kind of thinking like, oh, like things never go right for me, or I'm not pretty enough, or I'll get comments on some of my videos that are like, I only attract a narcissist. Okay, well, if you think that way, then you will. You know what I mean? There's something going on. Like, I definitely do feel like you guys might have like a negative self-talk, or like a negative thought about something, or like I said, maybe you were hurt and you're not healing, okay? Like you guys really need to kind of get out of this stuck energy where you're just kind of keeping yourself down, because boom, we have the world here, okay? Like literally the world is in the palm of your hands. You can have literally anything you want, but you just need to move forward. You need to get out of this energy, because it's just like suffocating you. It's like a python like wrapping around you, okay? We have a lot of imagery of a snake as well, okay? So for some of you, it might have been somebody who kind of like, maybe you felt like betrayed you or something. We don't have the Three of Swords here, which kind of surprises me. All right, let's see what else. And again, like, I'm not saying this to be mean or anything like this. Like, you know, I'm here to help if I can. But this is just like a thing where, like, nobody's going to come and, like, make things better for you. You know what I mean? And a lot of times, like, this stuff is kind of situational. So some of you guys might be dealing with some situational stuff. And you just kind of need to take, oh, there's two cards here. You just kind of, if that's the case, then you kind of need to take the reins on it. And even if you don't know what to do, just try to figure out how to fix it. But for most of you, I feel like you're creating your own unhappiness. And like, this isn't like coming out of a place of judgment or anything. It's just saying, like, you know, if you become aware of what is kind of like bringing you down, then you can change it. You know what I mean? Like, becoming aware of it is the first step. Wow, you guys are getting a lot of... We have here and now, okay? So stop thinking too much about the past. Stop thinking too much about the future. Don't worry about anything. Just focus on the now, because it doesn't seem like you guys are vibrating at a very high energy. It doesn't seem like you guys are going through a good time at all, especially because we have happy in reverse, okay? So a lot of you guys are really dealing with depression. Maybe you guys had some sort of breakup. Again, it's going to be different for everybody. This is a general reading. But whatever it is, like, there's some sort of situation that's really been like weighing, like really, like, it's just really heavy energy, guys. Like, I feel like I'm even having like a hard time breathing, you know? Like, some of you may know, like, when you get so depressed, it feels like there's like a boulder on your chest and you feel like you can't breathe. Like, I'm getting that kind of vibe from you guys. We have exchanging gifts here, okay? So I feel like you should give a gift to yourself. Okay, you have been too hard on yourselves. You have been too hard on yourself. You haven't been taking care of yourself the way you should. Okay, so this can mean literally like maybe you should eat healthier, or wash your sheets, or make sure your space is clean, or make sure you go for a walk every day. You know what I mean? Make sure you take your vitamins. Make sure you do your skincare routine. Take a bath, relax if you need to, watch that movie you've been wanting to watch. You know, if you have been just like going, and you feel like your life is kind of bland, try to do something that's kind of fun, okay? Try to bring the spark back into your life, okay? Because you want to be in this full energy, okay? You want to think the world is amazing and beautiful and fresh and exciting and adventurous, okay? You don't want this bland energy in your life. So try to be kind to yourself. Try to do something that you think would be fun or would kind of spark that within you. We have Thinker that came out with To the Sea in reverse. Okay, so you're in your heads way too much. Okay, you guys need to kind of get out of this desperation kind of mindset. You need to stop thinking, overthinking. If you have anxiety, try to go focus on something else. Okay, like, don't allow your mind to feed into this negativity, because it's only going to just keep affecting you. Okay, and it's in return, it's obviously really affecting your love life. It's really affecting you. And I think here, like, the message is like, you know, you really need to practice some self-love, okay? And I know it's so annoying when people are like, oh, learn self-love before you find somebody or whatever, you know? Even I roll my eyes at that. But there is a point where, like, you really do need to figure out how to love yourself and value yourself, so you can have the appropriate kind of connections, so you can have the appropriate kind of relationships, okay? Because like I said, if you're like the kind of person that's like, oh, I only attract narcissists, then, you know, you're going to manifest that. If you're the kind of person who, like, you don't value yourself and you think you're ugly, or worthless, or you don't deserve a certain person, so you do everything in your power to please them, then you're letting them take advantage of you, you know? But if you get to a point where you love yourself and you realize you're worthy and you realize how much you deserve, then that will end. Okay? All of that, like, and I don't know why I'm like so stuck on this. So maybe some of you guys have had narcissists in your life. But the thing about narcissists is that they prey on people who are too nice, and they prey on people who are pushovers. Okay? So, you know, like, if you start standing your ground, then narcissist isn't going to want to fuck with you, because it's just too much energy for them, right? They want to do whatever is easier for them. And they also prey on people who are really empathetic as well, okay? And it's good to be empathetic. It's good to want to help people. It's good to want to be loving and care for them and so on and so forth. But there, you also need to figure out where you need to draw the line. You need to figure out where, you know, you're just going like too far with that as well, okay? And I'm not saying like you need to be like, you need to start being a mean person or anything like that. But you definitely kind of need to figure out your boundaries here, because I feel like that would help you a lot as well. So that's a message for people who just, and it's not just narcissists. I feel like it's for, you know, bad people in general. And so that was a message for some of you, but we also had blessed here, okay? So the divine is letting you know, like, they have your back. They're watching you. They hear your prayers. They know what you're going through, and they are supporting you. So allow yourself to be open to it, because we also have never ending story in reverse. Okay, they're giving you the signs and the tools you need to deal with something, to go through something, to fix something. But it's kind of like you're turning the other cheek, like you're ignoring it. Like maybe it feels too overwhelming or too confusing or too scary, but whatever it is, they're asking for you to face it head on. Okay, because you don't want to be in this energy anymore, you know? It's not good. You want to be happy. You want to be free. You want to like freely love other people and freely receive love. But because of this, you're also kind of shutting yourself down from love as well, okay? So for some of you guys, you're wondering where your person is. You're wondering why your person hasn't come yet. It's because of this. All right, we have Parrot Spirit, which is watch your words. You guys really need to watch your self-talk. You guys really need to focus on your mental diet and figure out how you're talking to yourself or how you're viewing the world, okay? Because you speak things into existence. Okay, and if you're going around like, oh, like I'm ugly or I'm not worthy or I only get cheated on or, you know, like, then that's going to happen. You know what I mean? If you keep thinking that's going to happen, then it's going to happen. Like, let me give you guys an example that I personally went through. So, I have had in the past, I don't anymore, but in the past, I used to have people who would just like stab me in the back all the time. Family, friends, lovers, things like that. And I got to the point where if anybody did anything nice for me, I wouldn't believe that it came from a nice place. And because of that, there was somebody I stayed with while I was in Japan because I didn't have a place to live anymore before I came back to America. And she offered me a place to stay. And I also wasn't making a whole lot of money, so she offered to feed me. And it was, to me, it was too good to be true. So I thought like, oh, there must be an ulterior motive. And it finally got to the point where, you know, I thought like, okay, like maybe there's not, maybe she's just a really nice person. And then I came back to America and maybe like 3 weeks later, lo and behold, she just suddenly turned her back on me and started accusing me of taking advantage of her when she offered everything. You know what I mean? Like, and because of that, because I thought that there must be something else, I manifested the fact that there is something else. And it took a little while to come, but it did, you know? And so I stopped thinking like that. And guess what? it completely stopped happening to me. Okay, you guys really need to be, careful with the way you guys think, because we don't always realize what is happening in our heads. We don't always realize exactly what we're thinking, especially if we're so used to it. But, and it's hard to stop. It really is. And I'm speaking from experience, but it really does affect our lives. And once we figure out a better way to talk about ourselves and about the people around us, then those kind of things will come true. Even about body language as well, okay? So, or not body language, but like about your physical appearance. If you are frustrated that your skin breaks out too much, don't look in the mirror and think like, oh my God, my skin broke out again. Look in the mirror and be like, oh my God, my skin is so clear, even if it's not clear. If you keep saying that, your skin will be clear, We also have a Buffalo Spirit, which is the abundant universe will provide, okay? So the universe is ready to provide you with everything that you need, all the love that you need, all the resources that you need, but you need to be open to receiving them, okay? Because we also have take the lead here, okay? So the only person who can start moving your life forward is you. The only person who can get out of this cycle is you. And the universe is letting you know, like, it's going to support you, but you need to start getting out there. You need to start taking the first steps, okay? Because once you do that, you are going to realize how much love you have in your life. You're going to realize how much abundance you can attract and how many wonderful lovers you can have. We have Skunk Spirit, which is know your worth, okay? A lot of you guys really need to work on the way you talk to yourself or the way you see yourself. Especially for those of you who have been in maybe abusive relationships in the past where people have really just kind of like destroyed your self-worth. Don't look for somebody else to rebuild you up, okay? Only you can do that. And it takes a really long time. And it's hard. And like, I'm not going to lie about that. It really is. But you know what? It's freaking worth it. Because then nobody can ever make you feel like that again. Because your strength is within yourself. Okay, it's not within anybody else. And yeah, it's really nice when other people find you attractive or funny or smart or this or that. But, like, shit happens in life. And you never know how long somebody's going to stay or how somebody's going to react. So, if you know that within yourself, if you're like, I know I'm beautiful, I know I'm smart, I know I'm worthy, then nobody can ever take that away from you. We have Turkey Spirit, which is give with gratitude and grace, okay? So I also think you guys need to reach out to your friends or your family or whoever you're close to with right now, and you need to like speak with them about how grateful you are for having them in your life. Even if like maybe people haven't completely been there the way that you would have liked for them to. A lot of times, especially for those of us who have depression and anxiety and things like that kind of lie to us, okay? When we get into these lower vibrations, our mind lies to us. And, then we'll start feeling unloved. We'll start feeling like nobody cares and things like that. But in reality, things are probably different, okay? So the people that you can think of right now, whoever popped into your head, maybe your best friend, maybe somebody you haven't spoken to in like a couple of weeks, maybe your parents, your grandparents, whoever it is, like you guys need to reach out to them and be like, hey, like, I know some things have been going on right now, but I just want to let you know that I really appreciate you and I love you. We have Grasshopper Spirit, which is take a leap of faith, okay? So you need to have faith in yourself about going forward, okay? Whatever this is, whatever this next step is, you need to just do it. It's scary. You're not going to know what's ahead of you, but the universe has your back, and the universe is asking for you to have faith. Okay? Have faith that everything is going to work out. Have faith that this is for your higher good, but you need to take that first step. We have Wolf Spirit here, which is turn knowledge into wisdom. All right. You are going to be so knowledgeable after this. I feel like after you get out of this energy, you're going to be able to help so many other people. And that is so valuable. Okay. You're going to be able to help other people who are in a similar situation to yours. You're going to be able to talk out about certain things. Like I feel like some of you guys might be able to help people with their depression, anxiety, maybe abuse, things like that, or maybe even just like an advocate for self-love and self-worth, things like that. I feel like you guys, this is such a beautiful transaction period for you. Transaction, that's not right. Transition. gosh, this is such a beautiful transition period for you guys, okay? Because this is literally for your higher good. It's so you can also help other people. I am really getting that some of you guys are crystal children or indigo children, and I like literally never say that. Okay, like I don't look at people and I'm like, you're an indigo child. You know what I mean? Like, but you guys, your group, you guys are very special. Okay, you guys are going through this for a reason, and I definitely do think you guys have the strength to get out of this, even if you feel like you're so exhausted. You just need to take that leap of faith, and you just have to know the universe has your back and everything will be okay. All right. And know that you are worth so much more. And I feel like once you guys get over this, like you guys are going to have the love of a lifetime. You guys are going to have everything that you've been wanting to manifest, the lover you've been wanting to manifest, the relationships you've been wanting to manifest, all of this. But you just kind of need to push yourself out of this state, okay? Because like I said, nobody can come along and do this for you. All right. Like the universe is letting you know you have everything you need right now, even if you feel like you don't. And you have the ability to move forward. Friendly reminder that my readings are open to book. It is first come, first serve, and I am completely booked for next week. So email me and I'll send you my price list and we'll get you situated. It will be a week out, so please keep that in mind. Please subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Please like this video and share it with people so other people can receive a message that's for them. And please comment down below and let me know what you thought, because your thoughts mean a lot to me and I love hearing your guys' stories. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, my pile number 2s. Let's see a very important love message for you. I'm just going to pull them real quick and I'm going to look at them to kind of understand the message, and then I will turn them around for you guys, okay? Okay, you guys definitely have love coming in, but I feel like you guys are a little too guarded. So let's start with these. Oops, sorry, I bumped the mic. I don't know if you guys could hear that. All right, so we have the Hanged Man in reverse, okay? So I feel like you're going to start coming out of this Hanged Man energy where you're going to start seeing things a little bit differently in life. I feel like you're going to realize you have options out there and they might not be the options that you want, okay? I feel like maybe some of you are kind of hooked on your ex, or are kind of held back by some kind of situation where you felt like you were left out in the cold with the 5 of Pentacles here. But you are going to start kind of coming out of that energy here with the Hanged Man in reverse, okay? It's just going to take some time. Because like I said, I feel like you guys are still very guarded, okay? We have the King of Swords here in reverse. So I feel like you guys have been kind of guarded either right now or like very recently. And you guys are going to kind of start letting your guard down, especially with the Page of Cups in reverse here. Okay, so you're going to get to the point where like you're not going to like wear a mask anymore. You're not going to entertain people anymore or pretend to be somebody you're not, okay? You're just going to be like your true authentic self, because I feel like you really have been wanting this kind of change. We have Page of Pentacles in reverse here, okay? So I feel like you were kind of like waiting for something to happen or waiting for some sort of offer and it didn't happen. So it could have been like from somebody who you've wanted to date or somebody you wanted to be with, or it could have just been something else in your life, like maybe a job opportunity or something like that, and it just didn't work out. And I feel like that's also just going to be kind of like weighing on your mind. We have Five of Cups here. Oh, or sorry, Ten of Cups here, okay? So I feel like most of you have probably had a relationship in the past that wasn't too good or that kind of made you feel really frustrated. And maybe some of you guys are watching because you're wondering if your ex will come back or something like that. Please do keep in mind this is a general reading, so please just take what resonates. If this pile does not resonate with you, please go pick a different one. But this kind of energy is kind of like something you're kind of keeping yourself in, okay? Because we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So the energy here is a little similar to pile number one, so some of you guys might have been attracted to that. If so, please go watch that. But mostly I feel like your energy is a lot lighter because I feel like you're coming out of something, okay? Like you're starting to realize. So to me, Three of Pentacles is sort of like somebody who thinks they're in a Five of Pentacles situation where they're all alone. But this woman, I don't know if you can see here, but there's a frog on this woman's shoulder, okay? And this frog is her Prince Charming. It's her lover, all right? So, like, this woman thinks she's alone. She thinks she's unloved. She thinks nothing is working out for her. But in reality, that's not true. And so I think you guys are kind of like realizing like, oh, like I don't have to be guarded. I don't have to pretend to be somebody I'm not. I don't have to play games. Like I have all these offers, but they're not what I want because I'm not showing my true self. Okay. And I don't need to be, you know, left in the cold. I don't really need that. But at the same time, you guys are still kind of stuck on somebody. I feel like you're kind of stuck on some sort of connection that you thought would work out. Maybe some of you guys think you're twin flames and your twin flame didn't work out, or soulmate or karmic partner. Something did not work out, okay? And it does not necessarily have to be romantic. It could be family or friendship as well. You know, I feel like you guys are still kind of stuck on somebody, or you're kind of hopeful that somebody will come into your life, and they're not going to, especially with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. They're not going to come forward. They're not going to give you any offer. All right? So I feel like this kind of realization is going to make you think like, oh, maybe I should look at life in a different way. You know what I mean? Maybe I should go about this in a different way. I feel like some of you guys have been really holding out for this person, okay? Like you thought this was the one, so you turned down other options, and now it's just kind of hard to accept that they're not. But honestly, like, and I'm not saying this to be mean. I'm going to be real with you guys, okay? Like, this person was not for you. But I think you're going to start realizing, like, okay, they weren't for me, but that means somebody else is. We have a change in the wind, all right? So you have a huge change coming in your life for the better. Like something is going to become a lot better in your life. We have Go the Distance in reverse, okay? So right now is just kind of a resting period before this change, all right? So make sure you rest up. Make sure you take care of yourself. Make sure you're prepared for this big change in your life because I do think it is going to come kind of fast, but you are, like I said, going to have kind of like a resting period for healing. We have By the Book in reverse, okay? So you really need to kind of just go your own way. Don't listen to anybody else. Like, for example, some people, like, if you try to, like, get with other people, like, maybe your friend would be like, oh, what about Mark? I thought you still loved Mark. Well, you know, then maybe be like, fuck Mark. You know what I mean? Like, just kind of do your own things. I think you guys need to feel things out, you know? I think you guys need to kind of figure out what works best for you, what feels best for you. In all aspects of relationships in your life, because boom, guys, we have regeneration. Okay, you guys are going to have a new start. You guys are literally just going to start a new chapter of your life. That's going to be very amazing, and new love is going to start coming in. But you need to kind of like embrace yourself, because whatever the situation was, whatever this person was, they were not for you. And I thought I was going to get this card, so I'm glad I did. They were not for you, okay? So now it's time to clean up whatever mess that was so you can move on. Because you have a lot. Oh, you guys have some really good stuff coming for you. You guys have a lot of healing coming for you. Oh my God, we have serendipity, okay? Your relationships after this are going to be amazing, okay? Like, hands down. Oh my God. You guys did not just get the best card in the whole entire deck. Oh my God. You guys got milk and honey. I know. I'm sorry. The sun is going down and then it's also kind of rain, I guess. But I really want to use natural sunlight. So I'm sorry. I know this is not the best, but this card says milk and honey. There's a tiny elephant bathing in milk and honey on a picnic table with a rainbow in the back. You can't get more magical than this, guys. Your life, oh my God. Like, this was a bad situation. It fucking sucked. It hurt. I know. I'm sorry. You guys are going to need to take time to heal. But you guys, the next chapter of your life is going to be fucking amazing. Because you have serendipity coming, okay? You have so much happiness coming, okay? You have so much, like, your life is going to be like a dream. You're going to live your dream life. Guys, your dream person is going to come. Your dream relationships, your dream friendships, it's all gonna happen right after this. Like, I feel like you guys are in the phase of like literally moving forward into this much better energy. We have yin in reverse though, okay? You guys need to embrace your feminine side. And I don't necessarily mean like you have to like wear certain things or present feminine or anything like that. I just mean like you guys need to kind of open yourselves up again. You guys need to be empathetic. You guys need to practice more self-care as well. You know, like take care of yourself as in like, I don't necessarily mean like you have to go on a rigorous diet and exercise regime or anything like that. But just make sure you're being taken care of. Make sure your body is healthy. Make sure your mental health is good. You know, like wear that face mask, drink that wine, you know, whatever self-care looks like to you. You guys really need it. And you know what? You guys deserve it, okay? Because I feel like you have really been through it. Whether you feel like you're deserving of it or not, I definitely do think you are. And so does the universe because this card is here, okay? So remember to take care of yourself because this time is coming and, you know, things are going to get so much better and there's going to be a lot of healing going on, a lot of very wonderful, beautiful energies going on. But you guys really need to kind of like take care of yourselves in the moment, okay? Anything else? We have come to the edge in reverse. All right, so don't worry if you're scared about this kind of change. It's not going to be too big or too different. It definitely is going to be different, but it's not going to be too crazy, okay? It's still going to be within your guys' comfort zone. A love message for pile number 2. You got the frog. Oh my God, you guys got both of my favorite animals. What the heck? Wait, if Fox Spirit comes out, I'm going to lose my mind. Both of those. Oh my gosh. Okay, Fox Spirit did not come out, but that's okay. It's more for me than you guys. Alright, so let's start with my 2 favorite animals that you guys got right off the bat. So my favorite animals are frogs, otters, and foxes. So you guys got Frog Spirit, which is clear out the clutter, okay? So now it's time to clear out things that are holding you back, relationships that are holding you back. It's time to do some spring cleaning for some of you guys. It's time to start getting rid of old ideas, okay? Because I feel like you guys have had this kind of idea in your head of like this person. Like I do feel like for a lot of you, there is like some sort of person that's kind of, or situation that's kind of holding you back still. You guys need to start kind of letting that go and release that because it's not serving you at all. You have Otter Spirit, which is you are never alone. The universe wants to let you know that you are very loved. You're very loved by your friends. You're very loved by your family members, okay? You're very loved by the universe. Your guides are loving you and taking care of you and watching over you, even if it doesn't feel like it at all times. We have Take a Leap of Faith, which I think pile number 1 got as well. So you guys really need to kind of like embrace this change, embrace whatever's happening and just jump into it, okay? So figure out what you want to change. So if there's something you want to change about yourself, if you want to change your hairstyle or hair color, if you want to wear new outfits, if you want to like, you know, start being I don't know, like more productive in your life, or you know what I mean? Whatever positive changes you want to make, like write them down and start working on that and leap into this new phase in your life, because you are going to feel like a new person. We have vulture spirit, which is nothing is wasted, okay? So whatever has happened, whatever has hurt you that you need healing from, it happened for a reason, okay? And you might not understand the reason now, but you might understand it a month from now, 2 months from now, a year from now, so on and so forth. And because there's going to be a day where maybe somebody is seeking advice in the same exact situation as you, and you're going to be like, oh, you know, like this person does not have the tools or the knowledge to get out of this. This person does not know what to do in this sort of situation, but I do because I've been through it. You know what I mean? Um, or perhaps this is situation is definitely catapulting you into a new phase in your life that's going to be so much better for you. Okay, so that could also be the reason why this has happened. We have bee spirit, which is sweet results of weight. Okay, you guys literally, like I said, you guys. Oh, and bee spirit and then milk and honey. Oh my God. You guys are literally just going to be living your dream life. You're going to be living it up. You're going to have your dream partner, your dream boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse, whatever it is that you want. Like you're going to get it. You're going to get, I feel like some of you guys are going to get a new pet as well. So I don't know if some of you guys are like trying to move out and you want a dog or something like that. But if you've been thinking about it, like here's your sign. um, we also have brown bear spirit, which is take time out. Okay, so again, you guys really need to kind of focus on yourself, focus on your self-love, because you deserve it. You guys have been going through a lot. You need to take time out for healing. It's very important, okay, because whether you think you deserve it or not, like this isn't something you want to carry on your shoulders, you know? This isn't something you want to carry with you a year or two down the line, okay? So if you can take time to heal now, then you might as well just, well, take it. We have dove spirit, which is be peace, okay? Know that everything is okay. Know that everything is about to work out. Everything is going to work out in the end. Everything is going to fall into place, and especially for a lot of you, it's going to happen very soon, within the next 6 months. Maybe even sooner. Oh my gosh, guys, you have butterfly spirit, which is transformation is beautiful. So you guys are about to have a very beautiful transformation, a beautiful life. Literally everything is going to change for you guys, and it's going to be like a breath of fresh air, okay? You're going to get out of that hanged man energy where you're going to be like, okay, you know, now I see everything. Now I see everything clearly. Now I see the world from a different point of view because everything is so much better. Everything is so much happier. I feel like some of you guys are going to have a lot more financial abundance as well. But I definitely feel like for a lot of you, if you've been looking to get married, or if you've been looking for like that person, then that person is about to come, okay? So just hang in there a little bit, do your healing, focus on yourself, and everything will be great. Friendly reminder that my tarot readings are open, so if you would like some more advice or some more clarity on a situation, please feel free to email me. I am booked all of next week, so I am opening bookings for the first official week of April, okay? So it is first come, first serve, so don't sleep on that. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel. I put up videos weekly, and like and share this video so other people can get their message. Also, please comment down below if this resonated with you, because I really love hearing your guys' stories, and they really mean a lot to me, okay? All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I can't wait to see you guys again. Bye-bye. Hello to my pile number threes. Let's find why do I always say number threes like that? Like, if you guys are subscribers to my channel, you probably know I always go number threes. And every time I edit my videos, I always realize it. And I'm like, why do I do that? I don't know. It sounds fun, I guess. Let's find a love message for you, an urgent love message for pile number three. First card of the day to flip out like that. You guys kind of have like a wonky energy. I can't tell if this is good or, well, I mean, it wouldn't be bad, but I can't tell if it's positive or a little bit more on the negative side. Okay. Okay. I understand now. Oops. That was my own fault. Okay. You guys need to leave behind some people. I feel like. I'm just going to look at these and then I'll turn them around for you in a minute. You guys had a lot that came out. Okay, let's see here. And I'm sorry, I know the lighting isn't the greatest. The sun is going down, but I really wanted to use natural lighting because I hate the yellow light, you know? You guys need, I feel like you guys either need to kind of okay, I definitely do think you guys need to cut some people off. I'll flip these over in a minute. But we have 6 of Cups in reverse here. Okay, so whatever community you're in right now, like, is not good for you. Okay, so this could be friends or family. Or like it's a group of people that you might hang out with, or a group of people that like you associate yourself with. It could be work as well. But it's not good for you, okay? They're kind of keeping you trapped. They're kind of making you feel like you're not good enough for yourself, I get, with the Ace of Wands in reverse here. Okay, they're holding you back. They're not allowing you to shine the way you should be, because we have, here, I'll flip these over now. We have the Star, all right? Like, you need to shine. You need to go out there and show who you really are. But because of this energy, like, because of these people, like, you feel like your light has been dimmed, okay? You feel like you can't go and take what is yours. You feel like you can't be passionate about certain things, or you can't speak out about certain things. You feel like you have to hide away with the 3 of Cups, okay? You feel like you have to kind of hide yourself or hide your emotions. It's not good for you. Okay, like the Wheel of Fortune here has been trying to turn, okay? It's been trying to kind of push you into the next stage of your life because your relationships are kind of holding you back right now. I feel like there are some toxicity probably going on, or, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be toxic, but there's just some kind of relationship or relationships that just aren't very good for you. And the universe have been trying to give you signs, but you can't go into the next phase of your life until you start trying to move forward, okay? So I feel like some of you guys have been denying this a lot, or you're too scared to move forward, or you're too scared about being alone. Maybe you just don't want to like be like, well, if I cut so and so off, then I won't have any friends. You know what I mean? And I think we've all been there once or twice before. So don't feel bad about it. You know, it's human nature. But definitely, like, try to let go of any fear that you have, okay? Because you really need to just go out there and show the world the real you. You need to go out there and show the world your real light. Because we have 7 of Pentacles in reverse here, okay? These people are not your family. These people are not your friends. They are not supporting you. They're not providing an environment where you can grow and be yourself and be happy and be nurtured, okay? Your life might feel very stale. Your life might feel like it's very unbalanced or very unfair even at times. You might end up having to do things that just aren't you. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you just have a hard time like being yourself around these people, okay? Because like we have 10 of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So somebody just doesn't want to take responsibility for their actions. For a lot of you guys, I feel like this is actually family, like straight up family members. So it might be your parents, or whoever raised you. Of course, please take whatever resonates, because this is going to be different for everybody, because this is a general reading. But somebody's not wanting to take responsibility. Somebody's not wanting to step up to the plate and be a parent, or, you know, be a good friend. But we have 4 of Wands here, okay, which is very beautiful. So what the universe is saying is, like, you're kind of stuck right now. You're kind of in this place where your light has been dimmed, okay? Like, you can't shine as bright as you need to. You can't go out there and do what you need to do or be who you are. And And this energy is kind of keeping you still also because of fear, okay? So you need to let go of any fear that you're having about it. But the universe is letting you know that you will find that family. You will find your Four of Wands, okay? So some of you guys, this might also have been a past relationship as well, where somebody you used to date. So those of you who are looking for a lover, like you are going to find your person after you get out of this energy and you cut off whatever situation this is. For others of you, like you guys are going to find your soul family. You guys are going to find like the friends you were meant to have, okay? Like literally you guys are about to find some sort of sense of community that's divinely guided, but the Wheel of Fortune can't turn into a better space, into a better phase of your life unless you kind of like start moving with it, okay? A love message for pile number 3. Okay. We have a fork in the road in reverse, okay? So you guys have really been just like pausing moving forward for sure. Sorry. I want to roll my sleeves up. Also, Benny's licking his feet in the background. People always comment on that, like why he does that. I don't know. He just really loves it. It's like his hobby almost. Like his feet aren't dirty or bothering him or anything. He's always done it ever since he was a puppy. Okay. So we have why in reverse, okay? You need to stop asking the universe why. You need to stop looking for answers because you're not going to get any. And I'm sorry if that sounds harsh, but you're really not. And it's not because of anything you've done. It's not because of, like there is no reason. Okay, there's no like logical reason. These people are just how they are. Okay, so especially those of you who are like dealing with family and you're like, why did my parents never love me? Like, why did they never treat me right? Or why are they acting like this? They just are. And it sucks and it's frustrating and it's not fair, but that's just how it is, okay? And I got the tribe in reverse as well, okay? So this is not your soul family. This is not the people that you're meant to be with. And for a lot of you, I really do feel like strongly it's for family. But of course, please take this however it applies to you. But this is not like the group of people you're meant to be with, okay? We have between worlds, all right? So the universe is really urging you to take the step forward, okay? To keep trying to move forward and to go into a different kind of place in life because we have, boom, Treasure Island. Look at this, like on this turtle's back. I know, it's kind of hard to see. Is it better down here? No. On this turtle's back, we literally see like stars and hearts and money. Okay, you have so much abundance coming for you, but you need to allow yourself to move forward to access it. Okay, we have Imagine in reverse as well. Okay, so be careful what you're manifesting. You need to start kind of like really thinking about what it is you want in life. Okay, don't keep thinking about this situation. Don't keep thinking about these people because you're not going to get any answers. You're not going to figure out why certain things happen, unfortunately, but you can figure out where you want to go next and what kind of love you want and what kind of family do you want? What kind of soul family do you want? What kind of soulmate do you want in your life? And write that down on a piece of paper and imagine it every night before you go to bed because it'll really start helping you manifest things. We have Blessed in reverse, okay? So you might feel kind of stuck or you might feel kind of cursed even, or like you're not being divinely watched over. This is not true. Okay, the divine is letting you know that they are watching over you. But unfortunately, and they've been trying to bring this new change into your life as well, but you've been kind of digging in your heels. And because of that, you might feel like you've been kind of abandoned by the divine, but they're letting you know that they're here for you. They have your back. They see your struggles. They hear your prayers. But you need to let them in. We have chaos and conflict here, okay? So you have a little too much going on in your head right now. You have a little too much going on in life right now. You need to try to find a way to solve this chaos and conflict as much as possible so you can figure out where you need to go next, so you can figure out how to reach this abundance and how to leave this behind. We have chop wood, okay? So this isn't going to come easy. Chop wood is all about, just like working hard for what you want, okay? So, if you want better relationships, if you want a better life, if you want better lovers, then you need to start figuring out how to move forward from these people. And you also kind of need to look back and figure out what red flags these people have given you that you have ignored over the years, okay? And once you do this, then you'll realize when they come up in other people, then you'll realize how they are, okay? And because of that, you'll be able to keep these kind of people out of your life forever. We have yang in reverse, okay? So a lot of you guys, you need to try to find a lover that's not so masculine, okay? You guys need to find a lover that's a little bit more on the feminine side. And I don't necessarily mean feminine presenting. But like, you need to find somebody who's softer, more empathetic, somebody who will listen to you, somebody who isn't going to put on like a tough facade and things like that. You know what I mean? Somebody who thinks before they act, things like that. Like, you guys need to find somebody who is sweeter, calmer, gentler, because I feel like you guys really need this, okay? Especially after the kind of people who you've been associating yourself with. You guys need somebody who's going to be very genuine and very forward and very emotional with you. Message for pile number 3. Love message for pile number 3. Love message for pile number 3. Wow, all 3 piles had very similar energy today, okay? So if you guys were kind of feeling attracted to one of the other piles, you can go ahead and look at one of those as well. First we have is Porcupine Spirit, which is time for beginner mind, okay? So it's time to look at life in a different way. It's time to look at life in a different light, okay? You guys need to kind of, like I said, you guys need to kind of figure out what you want in life so you can manifest it and be excited for that and work towards that, okay? We have Badger Spirit, which is be fearless and bold. I like this card because it really reminds me of Hufflepuff and Harry Potter. And I know, like, a lot of people are like, oh, Hufflepuff is just that other house nobody knows about. But Hufflepuffs are all about, banding together to help each other and love each other and to support each other and to heal each other. So sorry if that's too nerdy. But that's just kind of like what this card reminds me of, okay? So be fearless and bold, okay? Because you can still be very loving and caring and empathetic and still, be courageous enough to move away from people like this, okay? We also have Swan Spirit, which is time for a deep dive. And this card reminds me a lot. I'm going to set these down. This card reminds me a lot of In Between because we have the Swan Spirit, the Swan Spirit is wearing a crown, but so is the Flamingo. I know it's kind of hard to see, but oh, and the Flamingo Spirit is 3 and Swan Spirit is 6. I don't know why I keep saying Wand Spirit. That doesn't make any sense. But yeah, so 3 and 6 might also be important numbers for you guys, so like make sure you look out for those numbers. You might also see a lot of birds, okay? Or the color pink. I'm getting the color pink as well, okay? But time for a deep dive, okay? So it's time for you to really reflect on your relationships. It's time for you to really think really hard about what you want, okay? Because if you're not feeling good, if you're not feeling fulfilled in your relationships for whatever reason, if you're not feeling like you're being heard or you're being listened to or you're being cared about, then it's probably time for you to move on, okay? And I know sometimes it's hard, especially if you're scared that like you're not gonna have any friends for a while or this or that. But it will be okay. Like, for example, like I had a relationship last year with somebody who I loved a lot, but I never felt like they really cared about me or they really listened to what I had to say, and they just weren't very considerate. And so I always thought it was my fault. And I thought because they would be these things to other people, but they wouldn't be these things towards me. And so I thought it was my fault. And I thought maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I should be this way or that way. But no matter what I did, it was just never good enough for them. And I was scared to cut them off because, I was kind of in the boat of like, oh, like, like they're such a good friend of mine, like, then I will have less friends. But honestly, cutting them off was like the best thing I ever did for myself. Okay, so you guys really need to follow your intuition with that, all right? So if you kind of get the sense of like, maybe I should cut this person off, but then you talk yourself out of it, maybe you actually should cut them off, We have Turkey Spirit, which is give with gratitude and grace, okay? So for the few people in your life that you do feel like treat you really well, make sure you extend your gratitude to them, okay? Make sure you let them know that you really appreciate the way they've been treating you, that you appreciate that they take the time out of their day for you. But we do have Skunk Spirit, which is know your worth, okay? So you guys deserve a whole lot more than you have been getting. And some of you guys may have been blaming yourself like I did in my example, or maybe you just can't figure out why certain things are happening. But like I said, you can't always get answers to certain things that happen in life, okay? Like it's just like that, all right? So, but you should know that you are worth so much more. You deserve people in your life who want to be around you, who want to listen to you, who want to take care of you, who want to love you. We do have Wasp Spirit, which is sometimes life stings. And I basically think that just sums up your whole situation. Life stings. Life sucks sometimes. It really does. And there's not always a rhyme or reason for it. But we have Elephant Spirit, which is learn from the past. Okay, this is a very good learning experience. And like I said, you guys can go back and look for the warning flags or look for the things that you missed or ignored and kind of pocket them in your memory. So the next people who come into your life, if anybody displays those kind of flags, then you can just like, in that shit right there. All right. So you're going to have a lot of really much more wonderful relationships in the future. We also have Giraffe Spirit, see the big picture, okay? So there is a bigger picture to all of this, okay? There is a reason, and even though, like I said, you're not going to get the answers, even if you don't get the answers, there's usually a reason, if that makes any sense. I don't think you're going to get a direct answer like, oh, so-and-so treats you like this because of this. But it could be, the bigger picture could be something like, oh, so-and-so treats you like this, so you could learn how to do this and be on your own more, or learn self-love, or learn self-importance, or know your worth, or, like there is a lesson in every single thing that happens in life, even if you can't figure out why they happen. All right, guys, that's all I have for you. Friendly reminder, my tarot readings are open. I have completely booked this coming week, so I will be booking for the first week of April. So first come, first serve, just send me an email and I will get you guys sorted out. Also, please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this video because I put out videos every single week. And please like and share this video so other people can get the message that's meant for them. If you would like to share your stories down below, if this resonated with you, please do because I love reading them. You guys mean a lot to me and I just love communicating with you guys down in the comments below. Alrighty, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope to see you guys again soon. Bye-bye.